Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this review we are looking at the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Man-Thing, which is a figure many people were very excited about. The last Man-Thing figure came out ages ago. It was surprisingly good, but it's old and relatively hard to find, and this one gives us kind of an updated look, and it's a Build-A-Figure, so why not? So let's go ahead and get this guy off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 8.25 inches tall, which makes him just about 20.5 centimeters. Of course, that will change slightly depending on how you have him posed, but given the position of his neck, I think a slightly hunched pose is appropriate. Now, it's good to note that this guy is completely new. There's nothing on him that has been used before, so that's really cool. It's also worth noting that at least the feet could be used for another figure. The lines on him could be passed off as fur. Just down here, there's a lot of sticks and stuff up here, but these pieces could definitely be reused because they're glued on. And then we do also have the hands, which could pass off as fur, though some of it is a little questionable. What I'm getting at is maybe we have a Beast Build-A-Figure coming in the future. Man, that would be nice, wouldn't it? A nice new Beast figure. Goodness, I'd love that. Anyway, the rest of him all has leaves and stuff, so you wouldn't be able to use that. But who knows? This is mostly a rubbery plastic overlayer that is on top of a skeleton, so a lot of it could be reused with just a new coating, as it were. So a good thing about this guy is the paint job. It does look really nice. We have a lot of shading, and then we have some brown dry brushing on top in certain places, and certainly on the face, so that's really nice. The eyes are painted really nicely with that red in there. Looks very good. And it's just a really cool sculpt. It's nice and clean. The legs are a little knock-kneed in the packaging, but if you heat them up, you should be able to straighten those out, no problem. Really, there's not too much to talk about. It doesn't have a whole lot going on other than a whole lot of grass-like sculpt and green dry brushing and washes, but it does look really nice. There is a curious peg hole up here, which I don't know what's up with that. None of the figures came with anything for that, so I have no idea why that's there. As far as the articulation goes, the head is on a double ball peg, so it's very limited, and you probably wouldn't be able to do too much with this anyway. It is worth noting these are separate pieces, so the paint job is very, very clean. You can rotate it around, though it doesn't look great. It does rock a little bit side to side, so that should help with posing to an extent. For the shoulders, we get them out just about horizontally, not quite, but it's probably good enough. You get full rotation out of it, other than where the traps come down, so that's fine. Bicep swivel's fine. Single jointed elbow gives you about 90 degrees. I don't know what that is, got some schmutz on there on the hand, but we do get a nice rotation and a nice hinge out of the hand. Doesn't want to go that way anymore. Apparently this one's stuck going backwards, but it does work nicely. And it's worth noting, they pop out very easily, so I'm not sure if that's just a happy accident that they came up with, or if they actually do plan to reuse this. Like I said, the hands are probably reusable, but that wouldn't do them any good unless they wanted to reuse the arms, so who knows. Ab crunch works nicely going back. It goes back pretty far, and it goes forward really far, but mine is totally flaccid. It is not good. So I don't know if that's just broken on mine or what, but that's exactly how it came out of the package. We have our waist swivel, which works nicely, and then for the hips, they go really far out to the side, better than any of the Spider-Man figures recently, so that's, I guess, good. Not for Spider-Man, but for this guy. The legs go out pretty far forward, but they do pop out to the side a little bit due to this loincloth being fairly stiff. We have thigh swivels, which work nicely. Double jointed knees, which give you pretty good range, considering how thick he is, so that's pretty good. And then lastly, we have our ankle, which goes pretty far back and not so far forward. And you do get an ankle rocker out of that, which works pretty nicely. Didn't mention that the toenails and fingernails are painted, and they do look really good. So ultimately, it's a really solid Build-A-Figure. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people really wanted this. I mean, I know a lot of people really wanted this. I'm curious how many of you out there that are watching this video are fans of this character, though. I'm not sure he's been in anything recently, so maybe he has. But I'm just curious because he's not the most A-list character ever, but I get it. I get why they did it, and I'm fine with it. And it looks pretty cool, so I do recommend it. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and in the meantime, keep collecting.